We bloated again. We bloated against the Giants this week.
Duh.
They are awful. Dude, you remember when right before the season started, we did a show, and I was telling you I made this trade for Carson Palmer in my keeper league?
Yeah.
Can you hand me a pistol, please? I want to kill myself.
Right. We had a pretty decent game last week.
Yeah, it's going to happen. I'm not getting rid of him.
Maybe they'll be better when Chris Henry gets back from suspension.
Well, you know what? It'll help a little bit. They didn't. Yeah, this is what happens when your receivers have shenanigans in the offseason and they don't participate in training camp.
Right.
This is what happens when the owner cuts the balls off the coach and he can't make the players do anything.
Right.
They don't have practice, so they play like crap.
Whoopsie-doo.
You know.
All right, let's take a break.
All right.
And when we come back, we got just a couple little things from Joe Paterno that are funny.
Oh, man, you know what? You know what hasn't happened yet? Penn State has not bloated.
No, they haven't. They've been
doing well.
Not like the Buckeyes bloated.
The Buckeyes got bloated
They
out.
bloated.
They got blowed way out.
They got blowed out.
Yeah.
Oh my God, that was just by the midway through the third quarter, I just went, wow, this is just silly.
Yeah, they clearly didn't belong on the field.
They got to play Madden and beat the hell out of somebody, so I'll feel better. That's what I
well,
always
Beanie's
do.
coming back this week.
Oh well, just in time.
That's what I read.
Whatever. What good's he gonna do us now? We needed him then. I don't know if that would have made any difference anyway.
He all bloated.
Funny ass clip from Jimmy Johnson coming up. Just gonna kill you. This is hysterical.
Oh God! Anybody that watches Fox pregame, if this does not show you how stupid you're being, don't even tell me. Tom, anybody tells me, oh yeah, well I watch Fox pregame, I go instantly, really? I should talk to the monkey at the zoo because he's got a little bit more going on than you.
So we got that and a whole bunch more coming up on the Bang Cartoon Radio Hour.
Bang, bang. Pick up some more players to score. One more winning drive.
In your face.
Field goals, score free, sometimes throw. Hey, over 50 yards is fine.
Long enough, and it is good.
Fantasy football team. Fantasy football team. Fantasy football team. Who to keep and start this week? Fantasy where the fans compete. Fantasy, what's your strategy? Fantasy football team.
VOTech. For 10 years, VOTech has been a leader in website development and network solutions. Whether your business has an established website or are preparing to create something new, VOTech can handle every facet of your project. VOTech offers full website and portal design and creation services, including domain registration, site maintenance, dynamic programming, database administration, video streaming, and more. VOTech also offers full e-commerce and e-marketing development and management, as well as complete web hosting services. For more information, see the VOTech section at bangcartoon.com/services. That's bangcartoon.com/services. You can trust your web project to the professionals at VOTech.
Real men of genius.
Real men of genius.
Today, we salute you, Mr. Fantasy Football Tom Brady owner.
Mr. Fantasy Football Tom Brady owner.
Watching Brady limping off the field Sunday means one thing. Your imaginary team will never make it to the imaginary playoffs.
It's hard to imagine now.
Without Tom Brady, fantasizing about owning muscular men in tight pants just won't be the same.
My fantasy life just ain't worth living.
You could have Tom's knee repaired and back in your little notebook throwing imaginary passes. If only you drafted a fantasy orthopedic surgeon.
Imaginary scalpel, please.
So go ahead, pull up a bar stool, order some nachos, whip out your ridiculous statistics, and prove to the entire league that you have the heart of an imaginary champion. Because after all, it ain't over until the fantasy fat lady sings.
Mr. Fantasy Football Tom Brady owner.
Bang Production. Looking for something to punch up your company website? Wondering how to make your big presentation truly memorable? Put our creative edge and technical know-how to work for you. Bang Productions provides a wide variety of services that can help your business. Obviously, we do silly cartoons like you're used to seeing on bangcartoon.com. But Bang Productions is much more. We offer top-quality flash animation, audio and video engineering, graphic design, podcast and radio imaging, full website development and hosting services. For more information on how we can help your business, go to bangcartoon.com/services and drop us a note. You'll hear from us soon. That's bangcartoon.com/services. Give yourself the edge. Put Bang Productions to work for you.
Bang Productions.
To the players, reality is one against one, move and counter move, helmet to helmet. Nowhere is this conflict more evident than at the fringe of battle where the receiver and cornerback match glares. Here, cunning and speed determine the victor. 1-on-1, the battle where the loser bleeds alone on an open field.
Hey, this is Frank Caliendo from the NFL on Fox, and you're listening to John and Tom on the Bang Cartoon Radio Hour.
That guy should have read that a couple times before doing it. It didn't sound that good. Hey, folks, John Madden here, and you're listening to John and Tom on the Bang Cartoon Radio Hour. I mean, it's an hour of cartoons banging each other. No, it's not. But that would be funny. I'd listen to it. Hey, I'd rather watch it. Boom.
Why is it everybody, Tampa, Jeff Garcia, they give him no love. Hey, Jeff Garcia, all he does, he wins, he protects the ball, he goes to Pro Bowls. The last 3 years, he was 4th in the league on quarterback rating. He's 4th all time in interception avoidance. For them to replace him with Brett Favre was wrong. Jeff Garcia gets no love. He's a heck of a quarterback.
Oh, my God.
4th all time in what?
Interceptions avoided.
Interception avoidance?
Does that mean he drops back and he starts to pass and then he changes his mind and he goes, oh, that would have been a pick. I better throw to this receiver over here, and Jimmy, there's another one.
There you go. All right, all you people that watch Fox pregame, you got this guy making up statistics to try to prove his point right in front of you. There's no such thing as, what the hell is that? Any pass that doesn't get picked off is a successful interception avoidance.
He's 4th all time in interception avoidance.
Remember the old Atari football with the 3 guys and you could move the ball around as it was traveling through the air and you could avoid the defender? Maybe that's what he's thinking about.
You're an idiot.
You better believe it. We need the Porky Pig, Every time we play Jimmy Johnson, he sounds like Porky Pig. Play the first 2 seconds of that again.
Why is it everybody, Tampa? What would Bill Parcells think?
Right.
Oh, Bill Parcells would tell him, Jimmy, there's no such thing as interception avoidance.
Oh, my God.
Interception avoidance.
That is too funny.
It's terrible. I didn't even send you half the stuff of Fox because
it's just all the same crap.
Oh, they asked Terry Bradshaw what he thinks of the Saints, and honest to God, he spends 40 seconds saying nothing.
Right.
Oh, well, 2 years ago, we watched them lose to the Bears in the NFC Championship. Of course, last year they had all the injuries, reduced the calories, and this year right now they're looking pretty good, but you got the injuries, and so, I think, well, if you got the offense working, they got the best offense in the league. And he says nothing.
He's 4th all time in interception avoidance.
So let's just put it out there, right? All right. If you are a Bang Cartoon Radio Hour listener and you are watching the Fox pregame, trying to get some insight to the game, you are no longer allowed to listen to our show. You don't get it.
Right.
You're too stupid.
Right.
You just are. I hate to be rude, but you're just dumb as a rock.
Some guy sitting there listening right now going, well, damn, man, I didn't know.
Hey, last week I watched Tony Romo avoid, about 14 interceptions.
Oh, my gosh.
Oh, hell. Interception avoidance.
Brett Favre is not 4th all-time in interceptions avoidance.
No, he's not. Not even close to 4th all-time interception avoidance, especially the other night.
Brett Favre.
Brett rolled ankle.
They looked into his eyes.
Antonio Cromartie looked into his eyes and said, I'm taking this one back. Thank you.
Right.
Bye-bye. Blowout time. Blowed out. The Jets got blowed out.
Right.
Oh, man.
All right. Let's see. JoPa.
JoPa had some fun.
Who were they playing here? This was week 2, right?
This was one of the cream puffs they scheduled. Who were they playing in week 2?
That Temple, or was that last week?
Temple was last week. So, something, Little Mary Sisterhood of the Blind
right.
or whatever, that they were beating the living. Oh, they were playing Oregon. Or Oregon State.
Oregon State.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So
they were beating them 35-7 at halftime.
Yeah, and at halftime, this is they talked to JoPa. Here's what he said.
Coach, missing a couple defensive starters, but how would you grade the defensive performance?
Well, we got a little started playing on back of our heels on that drive, and we didn't. The linebackers were a little bit. I don't know what you'd call it, but we can do better than that. But
yeah, hey.
Oregon State's a good football team. It isn't like they're a bunch of Shamils. That's a good football team.
There are not a bunch of Schlemiels out there.
And it isn't like they're a bunch of Shamils.
Nah, they're more like the cat's pajamas, the bee's knees.